Talk right now with Michael Gue. And Michael, I understand that your son Noah had an amazing day today. Why don't you tell us about it?
He did. Noah was all smiles ear to ear. He got to meet the president. I never thought my first trip to the White House would be an invitation by my 6-year-old. But he spent the day with President Obama and featuring one of his films that he put together for the White House Student Film Festival.
Now, tell me how did Noah, a 6-year-old boy from Montana, capture the attention of the President of the United States?
You know, he put about a year ago, Amy and I started talking about just some of the changes. You know, I'm a wildland firefighter, and in the fire community, we've seen this shift over the last 10 years. Talking to old timers, we see this shift in fire behavior, and a lot of it contributing to climate change. And then Amy was looking at photos of like when she was a kid at Glacier Park, and watching how the glaciers, we're seeing the receding of the glaciers over the last 10, 15, 20 years, and how it's just so drastically different from even when we were kids. So we started a project to take our kids around Montana and across the West. Started out just photographing animals that were being affected by climate change. My wife's a very successful, she's a wonderful photographer. And so she got Noah involved in photographing these animals, and Noah instantly kind of got drawn into the project, and came to a point where the White House was asking for students, K through 12, to submit a short video of a project they were working on to give back to the community. And I asked Noah if he wanted to do it, and he said yes. And we put together a short 3-minute film basically on what he's been doing with my wife, going around photographing animals and documenting some of the beauty that we have just right there in Montana with Glacier National Park and Yellowstone, and put it together in a short film, and we submitted it and didn't hear anything about it. And about around a month later, we got a call saying he was a finalist, and they wanted to invite him to the White House to show his film in the East Room. So it was pretty amazing.
And that was today.
That was today, yes.
Wow. So I understand he met with the president, and he met with all sorts of famous folks he didn't even know, right?
Yeah, I mean, he did selfies with Hilary Swank and one of the lead actors in Scandal, and Amy and I got to sit next to, I can't remember Stacey's name. I have a guy from New Girl. One of the main actors in New Girl sat next to us and chatted the whole time. No, it was all over Noah's head. He did, like Hilary Swank said. She said, "Oh, you don't know me. I only make R-rated movies, but one of these days you'll be able to see one of them." But they had a great chat, and for me, one of the most proud moments I had was him standing there with the environmental advisor to the White House. Noah sat there and talked to her about climate change in Montana and how it's affecting Montana, and she was just beaming ear to ear, and it's really cool to see I'm watching my 6-year-old be able to have an impact on climate change and on the environment, in my home state of Montana.